So basically, this is a graph of aggregate demand, aggregate supply. Aggregate demand is basically the output of the country's output, basically the GDP. And so where they intersect is that's the equilibrium point. And this line here represents the longer run aggregate supply, I believe. And that's all I have to explain, right?
Mr. ASAP, I have a question. Can you please explain the graph?
Go. So when the aggregate demand shifts out to the right, you could draw a line here. And the point where this aggregate demand line intersects with this aggregate supply is your new equilibrium point. And as you can see from these dotted lines, the equilibrium point is higher than the initial equilibrium point, which means that you're producing at a higher level. And so this would be called an inflationary gap, whereas if the aggregate demand shifted over to the left, you'd have another line. However, this line and the intersection point would be behind the long run aggregate supply, so it would be called a recessionary gap.
Stocks, that's a spending problem. And yeah, I like to spend, I got a spending problem. I love bad stocks, that's my spending problem. And yeah, I like to spend, I got a spending problem. I love bad stocks, that's my spending problem. And yeah, I like to spend, I got a spending problem. If finding loanable funds is your spending problem, bring your checks to the bank, maybe we can solve.
Hold up, banker simmer down, making hella money, bank, give it to me now. Make that thing grow like my money over time. Interest rates rise like the dough in the pie, yeah, S&P, get like me. Never met a businessman fresh like me. All these competitors wanna invest like me. Selling bonds to your blondes, make them rich like me. Cause I'm the broker, like how you figure. Getting figures and spending dollars. She rolling papers, bought her profits, I got her digits. They getting bank up off the market. She's on my folio, I'll let her use it. They say diversity make a broker act brokerish. But at least a broker rich. I'll be selling stocks like I'll be Goldman Sachs. Turn a bad deal out, have it making cash. Peace.
I love bad stocks, that's a spending problem. And yeah, I like to spend, I got a spending problem. I love bad stocks, that's my spending problem. And yeah, I like to spend, I got a spending problem. I love bad stocks, that's my spending problem. And yeah, I like to spend, I got a spending problem. If finding loanable funds is your spending problem, bring your checks to the bank, maybe we can solve them.
Ooh, consumers love it when the rate is down. Make me think about all the money I've invested on. Make me think about all the Gucci clothes, vested crown. Got all this money from the stocks we've invested on. Oh word, and bought your stocks, what you waiting on? You should mint the coins out and push the market along. Can't push the market along unless all the debt is gone. Then just, okay, I bought it. Then just kill inflation, get your spending on. Create a fiscal policy and end the recession. All the stocks you buy and round is not up for discussion. I'll push the demand higher and I don't want a reduction. If it's from a local banker, I don't know, then I don't trust it. If you calling for taxes, then the IRS get to bust it. Yes Lord, I don't want no depression. And as John Maynard Keynes ain't for the inflation, I beast.
I love bad stocks, that's a spending problem. And yeah, I like to spend, I got a spending problem. I love bad stocks, that's my spending problem. And yeah, I like to spend, I got a spending problem. I love bad stocks, that's my spending problem. And yeah, I like to spend, I got a spending problem. If finding loanable funds is your spending problem, bring your checks to the bank, maybe we can solve them.
Yeah, so that's my policy. Small stocks can turn into currency. Start to drop, so I bought at the valley now. Invest in the NASDAQ, you don't get your milli. Got my banks on my line, debts on my line. The irony of him at the same damn time. She eyeing my stocks like she want a lease. Dow, I know you want a piece. Now, I'm selling my car. AKA Honda has taken me this far. That means my export will increase my dollar. See, my wallets are compressed by trading tomorrow. So tomorrow my stocks be dropping all day. Don't buy them now, predict what the market gon' say. Halle-berry, hallelujah. Hold me back, I'll sell ya. Beast.
I love bad stocks, that's a spending problem. And yeah, I like to spend, I got a spending problem. I love bad stocks, that's my spending problem. And yeah, I like to spend, I got a spending problem. I love bad stocks, that's my spending problem. And yeah, I like to spend, I got a spending problem. If finding loanable funds is your spending problem, bring your checks to the bank, maybe we can solve them.
Say some shit, dude.
You know I'm scared to stay.